Hi, I'm Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style, coming to answer your colour and style questions. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. First question comes from Maria, who says, how do I include a little more interest and unique colour combinations in my outfits? So this is where I think accessories can be really good to add a little touch of uniqueness. So, something that you find, something a little bit unusual rather than standard accessories, adding more than one at the same time, that also becomes much more unique. So for example, today I happen to have on 2 necklaces. And so, it makes it more unique than just wearing one, because of course your, necklaces collection will be different from anybody else's. So even if somebody else owns the same thing, it's going to be more unique because you have put it together in a way that suits you and your personality and your taste. So a couple of necklaces, brooch clusters, all those sorts of things can be really fun ways to add uniqueness to your outfits. Or colour combinations. So when we're thinking about doing colour combinations, if we look at the colour wheel, it's very easy if you have a colour wheel to figure out some really attractive colour combinations, and you can find colour wheels online that actually allow you to create these sort of colour combinations. You don't have to have one like this. But if we think about different colour combinations, so red, white and blue is a very traditional colour combination, isn't it? And that is because red and blue are 2 parts of a triad, and then we add white in as the neutral. So pretty traditional, very easy. So triads, or 2 parts of a triad, which is basically an equidistant triangle around the colour wheel, very easy. They always go really well together. So particularly if you pick 2 of the 3, tends to not overwhelm. But what you can do is, instead of just going primary colour, so red and blue and yellow, as we probably know are our primary colours if we think back to school, and we've got our secondary colours, which are green, orange and violet. So that makes it more unique. That starts to get into the more original or different, more unusual colour combinations. But then we can get to our tertiary colours. So these are the blue, green, yellow, orange, red, violet, blue, violet, around the colour wheel. And so we can actually create much more unique colour combinations when we start putting those together, because they're a little bit more unusual as colours to start with. So there's lots of ways to think about adding in that kind of more unique, instead of just going red and blue. I actually happen to be wearing blue and white today, so quite traditional in the colour combination today. But I know, like, green and violet is one of my favourite colour combinations, and I do love red, violet and teal, which is blue-green, as well as a colour combination. That's something that I really enjoy as well. And I love, red and violet together. So here we can get into analogous colour combinations. So these are colours next to each other on the colour wheel as you go round the colour wheel. They can always work really well together as well. So it's just thinking about how you want to put them together in kind of what combinations. And remember, I always think it's better to not do, unless the trend is colour blocking, which I believe is coming back in again, but it can be much more flattering to do a larger proportion, a smaller proportion, and then a little touch of something else. So this is where it's often, you might have a neutral at 60%, a colour at 30%, and then 10% of an accent colour. So kind of adding those extra colours in. Other ways, of course, is adding different, mixing patterns, using different patterns together as well. That is another way to add more uniqueness and interest to your outfit. So really depends on you and what you like and your aesthetic, but there are 3 ways you could think about adding uniqueness, interest and different colour combinations to your outfits, depending on, what you enjoy wearing. So hopefully that helps.